Well, I may as well sit down then.
Yeah, no, we're live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Super Sixes, the World Cross Super Sixes. Joined here on commentary with Braden Munn and Steve Mortimer. Welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a wonderful night out at the glorious Sturt Lacrosse Club. Ground's looking good.
The sun's just setting here, and also the sun's just setting on what is a wonderful tournament. We've proudly supported by World Cross, of course, the premier Japanese lacrosse experience, and we definitely say a big thank you to Sachi and all her crew over there. They've made this possible with their sponsorship and donation. And Steve, I'm sure you could say a bit more about that.
Yeah, so it's g'day everyone. Having their backing us up in the competition, just enabled to be rolled out. So neutral for the players, no fees, and we're able to go around PLL style. So we're kind of taking the tour around club to club. So this is very year one. We got most of the clubs playing this year, so exciting format, overlapping it, like we're doing with you see in European soccer, right, with Champions League. So integrating the Sixers into the winter season, and I think it's gone well this year for year one. So yeah, really excited to see how it goes, tonight, and then where that leads into a segue for next year. Yeah,
I think it's going to be a really good one. Glenelg, we have a look at, I suppose, the other results. So we actually had a three-way tie for third to fifth, with both the under-18s getting over the line to win their first one, while Sturt and ATP, was all very tight between those guys. I guess you could say Glenelg have been the team to beat so far. They've won all four games, and somewhat pretty comfortably. But Woodville have certainly been the next best, and be looking to put up a pretty good shot. Braden, what's your thoughts on tonight's game so far?
It was good. The last time that these two teams played, they had a pretty hard-fought game. Cody was a big factor early last time they played, and this sun here setting could be a interesting factor on that, depending on which end he ends up at. All kinds of variables that you can't really account for, and it should be good either way, really.
So we have been advised by the officials that they're just going to delay the game by about 5 minutes, just to try and let this sun disappear and make sure that's not a factor, because we did put a break in to make sure that, and hey, it gives us a chance to talk. But Steve, what do you love about the Sixers format?
I'm just learning still, but I'm liking the intensity, or I guess learning and managing. Liking how exciting it can be in a 10-15 minute second time frame. I guess it just makes you have to deliver or execute. So if you don't, the ball goes out of bounds, it goes the other way. So it's I guess it's making us have to be better, I guess, in those do or die situations.
Yeah, I think it's very skills-based and heavily influenced by fitness. If you do make those errors, you need to be able to back it up by running the other direction. Otherwise, you're going to give the other team a 3-on-5 fast break if you have to sub because you're gassed. Which means that, the fitter teams can really capitalise on being able to push in transition, and then if they can execute with their skills as well, they're just going to blow out that lead even further.
Yeah, it kind of brings back the idea of the traditional two-way midi, which Australians don't grow up playing, right?
Yep.
And you want to get you moved out to your senior years, and then you go to Aussie team, state teams,
Yeah.
Really does embrace that junior style that we all play, right?
And it's really good to see some players that are typically defensive or offensive players getting some more minutes down the other end of the field and seeing what they can pull out their bag of tricks.
And long poles with shorties.
Exactly.
Should be, and you can tell that when they come back to field, they're like, actually, I might just take a little bit of an extra shot. So
run down a bit further and feel a bit more comfortable.
So, Braden, who are we looking for in terms of the players that we reckon are going to make a big impact?
I mean, the goalies see a lot of shots in this game, and with Lincoln still not being 100% for Woodville. And
No Tommy Toxford?
frankly, no, I'm not sure why Tommy isn't in there, but frankly, Shane's quite good. I've been watching him. I warmed him up a little bit. Tony then took over the warm-up because apparently I wasn't doing a good enough job.
You're obviously shooting from too high.
Shane, the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Cody currently commenting on how bad the sun is, so we're just going to keep waiting a little bit longer.
He won't allow game to start.
Yeah, helmet off, not even interested. Yeah, no, I think the goalies will have the biggest impact, and then for Glenelg, I'd expect Jack Price to be running both ways. You know, doing it low to high.
Just go. Oh, we can do that one-handed, underhand, tickle in the cookie jar. But,
yeah, particularly strong.
But who are we looking for from Woodville that to close the gap, or if they're going to win?
Two names for Glenelg, obviously the Sixers Aussie guys, like Kissing and Crosse. But I've been coaching the under-18s and then coached the senior state. So I've been introduced to them, which would be, 15, 16?
16, I think.
He's
yeah.
had a cracker of a tournament.
He's been very bloody impressive. So it's their style of game. It's the up and down, it's the high ball gets. And they execute as well, so they play well. So yeah, excited to see how those two roll out today, to be honest.
So we've just given the 4-minute thing just to allow the sun and the lights to take full effect. And just quietly, how good's Sturt looking here?
Oh, fantastic lights. They're really high quality and they really illuminate everything. Substantial noticeable difference even when the sun was still up when they came on. Really good stuff. And you want to be playing under the best quality you absolutely can. And I'm sure the goalies appreciate it probably more than anyone else.
Shout out to Pete Greenhouse. She had to call him and he could jump on the app and flick them on quickly because he's not here at the moment.
Remote third.
I guess a main goalkeeper, how much do you reckon that's going to thing? Or do you reckon Shane's going to be able to
Well, I mean,
nullify? Or
he was an attacker, and I found that attackers that have transitioned to goals have done traditionally quite well. They see the ball well. They've got good instincts around the cage. They know what's going on. But, yeah, we had a Sixers little scratch match on Thursday night, and Shane's clearing was impeccable. He was just creating fast break after that if I were the viewers of our little Sixers scratch matches and done well.
somebody with much better tones than what mine are, so...
Looks like we might be finally approaching starting.
So they're coming out here, and Steve's just running off. And, we do want to say a big thank you to Steve, who's done a truckload of work to get this competition up off the line. We've sent him on a mission.
Make sure the end lines are sufficiently...
So, yep, we're good to go here. And this is just fast-paced action. 30 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to be fast and furious, and realistically, we're looking for probably, what do you reckon, the first to 10? Or it's going to be a bit more than that?
I would expect the winning team to be hitting over 15 to get the win and secure it. And anything under that, I wouldn't be confident. You know, they're pretty high rate.
Well, there it is. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Crosse SA TV. We aren't joined by Tony Watts this evening because he is, you can just see him over in the coach's box, the shortest man out there. But very exciting to bring this Sixers Grand Final to you all. If you're sitting on the couch, as Cody has a big save there, and Woodville seeing the ball early for the first set of offense. But Glenelg have got some big players back. I'm sure Morty would be able to touch on that a bit more. As we see Sean Flepper bringing it down the side of the field. And we've got, hopefully you can see the colours. Green, dark green and black don't really mesh well out here.
Okay.
No, they don't really mesh well, but hopefully you guys can tell which way the players are going, left or right. as Cody again clearing the ball. So 2 big saves for Cody early. And at the other end, we've got just a clear that just missed the player. So we'll see Woodville bring it back in, using some of the young ones. And we've got 2 full benches, which is good. So we might see a bit of a fast-paced game with these 2 teams.
It should be good to see. As we are on the left side, a couple of seals, very box-style kind of gameplay. As Dan Filippa sends one in.
Not much power in that shot. Bit more finesse there.
Accurate. Plays under 18. Got 7.
It does, yeah. Oh, good move there from Joel. Yeah. And we see, so Shane Abbott is the goalkeeper for Woodville. So some different personnel in there. Some early bodies going around. Sean with the ball.
Scoring at this pace, it's going to be 30 all.
Well, we did, well,
By
good intercept.
Noah Haskett. Pushing the one-on-one. Check on, leg save. Shane Abbott saw it all go.
I don't know if he moved, but he stepped into it, that's for sure.
Sometimes the best goalies just
Yeah.
don't move. With Shawnee's game, loves to have a shot. So we need to get him on cage. So we'll see how that goes. You've got to make the goalie save in this, otherwise it just turns over.
Just angles on that shot by, I think, Brody there.
Brody Nickel, yep.
And when we're seeing, no.
A lot of first timers out here, so we're all learning the game.
Everyone's learning, and a bit of a fumble there from Jack Inge and a straight turnover. But
we're going to attack that straight away. Nope. Holds, settles.
full 30 in your half. Very different style that a lot of people aren't used to learning this, and it is definitely going to be the way of if we're going to go into the Olympics. It's a lot faster, a lot more exciting, and a great shot there. Number 9.
Henry Haskett.
Henry Haskett. Very college style of play there. As we see Oliver Walsh coming down. Lots of young, fast, fit legs out there tonight. Lots of young players.
Definitely. Appropriate comments.
for the game.
Some good young legs. There's a shot off there by Harry Walsh. Little slip. He looks okay. Luke will just ride that. Push the 2-on-1. Jack Crosse.
Oh,
Okay.
Bring out the party tricks early.
BTB behind the back.
Shane did get his leg to it, though.
Hey, a goal's a goal, even if it goes in very slowly.
I'm not getting assists down here, Marty. It's too rapid. What's our number count like, Mark? We've got a few people watching.
Oh.
Yeah, we got 16 online at the moment as we see another turnover here.
Excellent knockdown from Hudson Rob.
And a 3-on-1. We've come out to a bit of an early lead, but it looks 5-1. As Sean with the ball again, just taking some time off the clock.
I feel like Glenelg's ran for Woodville so far. As long as they can probably get back to defence, that should nullify that transition stuff.
And a huge save there by Cody Watts. He's come to play tonight.
Finish this.
Oh, Cody again. Big save.
Just got to stick to his glove, I think, when he was shooting. So
15 left on the clock, but a fumble there, so it's going to be... Oh, and we're just a bit of confusion. It's not too sure. He's still looking at his watch.
And the game is played.
3 saves.
Fair and reasonable. Might push an angle on this, I think. Yep. 2 on.
And again, Dan Flepper. Just that little finesse shot.
Reliable righty.
They're the 2 goals that have gone in so far, and it's been finesse and not power. So hopefully Woodville, another BTB. Oh, open on the crease.
Okay. Brody Nickel in the back corner from, was that Hayden Egg?
Yeah.
So these 2 Terran undefeated. Was Glenelg the undefeated team for it?
Ooh.
Yeah, cool. So we'd likely see, big save, Cody. Likely see Glenelg come out, probably the favourites.
15-8 was the last game they played. So
15-8,
high
yeah.
scoring, 3-goal game. That's fun.
Yeah.
I think it must have been Jack's last highlight reel, I think. It was a close game and then he got that little one-hander.
And Dan Flepper.
Oh, almost twizzled that in. Penalties. Get the flag out, throw it in the air. Oh, no flags.
Little yellow card.
Fun. That's
Little
exciting.
yellow cards. And I believe I believe the green card's 30, the yellow card is a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you play, Braden? You play a 2-1-2. That's what I've been liking.
I reckon I'd go for a 2-3.
Okay, here we go, box style.
I like the 3-3 personally in field, so 2-3 seems pretty similar.
Who's got to pinch your bottom corners then? So these guys need to get in a bit tighter.
Bit tighter.
You see?
Hey.
Sam Hissey with a nice little outside bouncer through the legs. And again, we might see the ball here.
Stayed in. Action pack.
Yeah, those girls might want to take a step back from that line.
No, I think that's quarter.
Quarter.
So I'll start with it.
Will they?
I would assume so.
Well,
Wouldn't hold it otherwise.
It's going to be a weird rule.
Wouldn't
That
hold
doesn't
it
happen.
otherwise, would you?
I mean, it would be a great rule if it was.
It'd be funny if they don't start with it.
But
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Depending on your scenario, Lender's Mortgage Insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less
here, where we are seeing a 6-3. We got 6-3 game on our hands. So Woodville able to sort of edge back a couple of those as we see the players slowly coming out. But what a beautiful night it is with the sunset.
Steve?
We need to have a good LMI. No.
Chunk of cash.
Has he?
Yeah, which is nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it came personally out
Nice.
my way. And a
Hey.
very good shot there by... Oh, another save by
Good save.
Shane. Up.
Your club.
And then, if you need a new veranda, you call traditional...
Oh, Sudsy.
We are very grateful our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to put this on without them. So, as always, and another good shot there. Reese, the imp, a good shot there by, I believe, Todd Bartlett.
You're on the one.
And a little
Nice.
back check there. That's great. And
Ooh.
Ended slash, I reckon. Straight into the back.
Newman.
Benji.
Newman. The lefty long pole.
So again, Woodville are playing man up and
Sa-
have... Oh, that's going to be a reset because it's come
Yeah.
off.
The same shooter that got
Yep, come off.
looking someone different. There we go.
And a big bounce shot there.
Looks like it might have just been the scoring end.
Well, I mean, it is the downhill end still. I know
Easier to
Sturt-
run.
So good.
Sturt fix that, but and great. And we've got Sean again, so I believe they're still man up, and not. I don't think there'll be too much time, but doesn't
Right.
matter now.
Reliable Rook Keesing.
Rook Keesing. So they're going to be even now. So good little win there for Glenelg.
Hayden Eag pushing it to the left side. Liam Hood going to flick it back. Oh.
Over and back.
Oh, the end just
And
drops
then
it.
just
So-
drops it. You got to roll that away.
Oh dear,
and
Cody's fallen over.
And we have a...
Did you get
we
that on
had a
camera?
Boy, I'm glad that I did.
Oh, he's hostile. He's just throwing the ball away as well. Just needs
He's
a moment.
laughing at himself. So that's all you can do in that situation is just have a good laugh.
Far out.
Oh,
Oh, replay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had 2 of them down. So that's a good little goal there for Sean Flepper.
Comes back to Sean's awareness in the midfield to push
Push up, yeah.
push
And
Liam over.
that's something I think in this game people need to learn if they're not used to sort of a box style of lacrosse and all the little tricks and tactics that you can do. Daniel just tried to go left there on that.
Yeah, I reckon if he took 5% off it, probably would have gone in.
Just over Cody's head, I reckon. But yeah, hopefully if we can continue to do this competition, we will slowly get all the younger girls that are coming through across the game and the tactics of it. So
Noah Haskett, a little instep, and Shane Abbott, another save.
a little fake there by Shane Abbott.
Yeah, I'd love to see what happens in the off season. Whether we consider pushing on with the clubs, which I'd love to see personally. But do we go draft, get coaches?
Yeah, like a 4 to 6 week draft style.
Yeah, still try to integrate it over the year. I think so have weeks off because we've got the weeks off. Based on the current fixture.
Oh, good turnover there.
Just everyone loves playing for their club. So
I'm all for a draft system. Me personally.
moving pick.
Yep.
So it's definitely been
just racking them up.
24 seconds.
Olympic style where we'll hopefully see it. And I think with people watching it for the first time, great pick off there by Sean. There's 5 seconds on the shot, so they're just going to get a smart move, throw the ball away, get back in.
And throw it deep too.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know there's balls on the sideline.
No,
they can't in this. No.
No.
So they have to sort of, if they want...
Brody Nickel driving with his right hand.
Another save by Shane.
You got to give him a call, Nate. 376 3639. All right, so back to the game. We got Hudson Robb on the left side driving, little pick, no roll off, flicking to the creek.
And
Keesing. Ooh.
there's a penalty coming from the umpire, the referees. A green card.
Oh, there's going
to the head.
No, just brushes.
That's a brush. Great shot there. It is very slippery. These are a trip, so I assume, I was going to say a trip would be...
It's a green though.
It's not a major, I don't believe, but it was just a green. Ricky was tricking us and holding the red in the other hand. So some good power on that shot.
Guess if you got the opportunity, 2 seconds. So we're kind of playing the reset.
Ryan, we have got 9 goals to Glenelg and goal scorers when we come back.
LMI stands for Lenders Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance up to $40,000. Lenders require you to, people in specific professions can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property,
All right, so coming back into the third.
With 1, Luke Keesing with 2, 1 in each quarter, Brody Nickel with 2, 1 in each quarter, Jack Price with 2 in the first, Hudson Robb with 1, and Joel Smallcombe with 1. Side shot on Cody, which he let him know about. Conrad had 1, Reese had 1, and Harry Walsh also had 1, another good outside shot.
So 9-7 first half, pretty decent. I think a lot of people thought Glenelg might have taken it away, but I mean, we've got a whole half to go. Who knows what can happen? It's a grand final.
Yeah, and there was definitely a scoring end with Woodville scoring more this
downhill.
quarter. Down towards the lower end of the field. Steve just restocking
past,
balls so we can keep that fast pace going, make sure they've always got balls ready. I was really happy with the pace, the intensity went up. They were,
Yeah.
you know, everyone was locked in a bit more, you know, focused on their subs, make sure they got back into D, not giving up super easy transition.
Before we jump in, we'll just give another shout out to our sponsors, Young Real Estate. So Marty's just 0.5% for. You'll be able to afford lettuce if you go with him. So we are coming back into the third quarter as we're waiting now for Ricky. So interesting there. But now we missed a goal somewhere in the first. Poke check.
Seven. So we're looking for a shot
just
here.
Just getting a shot off or
just get it low.
Getting the ball nice and low.
You don't want it to drop right there.
By Dan.
16-year-old Dan.
Intensity has definitely picked up now. Would like to see a bit of the roughness.
Yep, H is going to have a dip.
Again.
So now he's on the right side, and I'm thinking, no, he shouldn't go, and he probably will,
Yeah.
and he probably...
Great pickup by Todd Bartlett. Bit
Ooh,
slippery.
what's going on here? Sticks going everywhere this quarter.
It's the slippery areas are where the normal field usually is,
yes,
around the front of the circle.
So this is the left side here,
Yeah,
and it's the right side.
right side there,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Good pickup. Play the field, play the conditions. Harry Walsh up the top, moving it across the top right side. 10 on the shot clock. They're going to be looking to pick and roll, get some sort of shot off in 5, 4,
Need to get
3.
a
Shot
shot.
clock was behind him, so that was probably the only
And
disadvantage.
that's where I think in these games, and similar to with the Sixers, is having that bench, someone on the bench telling you how long you've got left, or an early buzzer.
Yep.
Recognizing that.
Yeah, and learning.
Those that are learning, just understanding the rules or the
And you get a sense
having-
for how long you played for, because 30
Yeah.
seconds is a lot of time. This is a good matchup here. Benji, no, passes out. He's a defender, but had the whole side of the field to have a dip on.
Nah.
Looking to a feed, ran out of time again.
Run
Okay,
out
so
of time.
oh
and he's
dear.
throwing the ball away, so that is going to be a penalty, I think, because it was a deliberate throwaway.
Yep.
30 seconds.
Young.
So again, man up for Woodville.
Another one. Have Glenelg had one?
Glenelg's only had one, I believe, but this is the fourth for Woodville. So good for Glenelg to be able to hold him out and still keep the score line and be ahead.
Yep, so Hissy switched to the right side now. Otherwise,
Just
it's
need
the same
that
set, so
quick
2,
movement.
3. The bits, they got
One
the slides
more.
going now. So that's what they want.
Oh,
Slides
and that's
on,
a
perfect.
great cross crease pass there by Dylan Wood to Ollie Walsh.
That's
And
his
just
first.
moving competition as well.
Yes. So getting that first defender to slide just made everyone, slide forward that little bit, and they're in kind of no man's land. They were between each player, so enables those passes. So good vision.
So back to a 2-goal game here.
We
Oh,
get-
good grab there, and a
Easy
great
goal.
shot there by Sean Flepper. So that's again knowing the game. As soon as you can get the ball in your stick, shot clock was about to go, take off.
So Glenelg need a controlled. It's tough to say control within 30 seconds, but they need to settle.
It's a good move there and a nice bounce shot there. That was a very, very... Was King coming in for... I don't think he played the first half.
No.
No,
And
no.
it's-
So
see, look,
it's a
maybe it's a big
half-car shot, but...
second half threat. That's why he's here. Jack Price on
Gonna
the
go lefty on
breakaway.
this and just wide, so that will be Woodville ball. So back to a 2-goal game. That's what we want.
Yep. Others, you got a big dog it, don't you? You just got to run through, you go. Okay, we got 15 on the shot clock here. Bit of 2-man, almost a moving pick. Feet to the crease.
Gonna have to get a shot off soon with 9 on the clock.
Up to 5 seconds.
Oh, and
Good
that
look
could have
in.
nearly dribbled in, but Cody coming up with that ball and getting an early clear again. So Cody's creating a bit of a 2-on-2
Great
game back here, and
Step by
Shane
Todd
not able to
Bartlett.
see that one in the third quarter. As again, we are lucky to be here from all Veranda Needs.
Yes, for your verandas and carport needs. We got
And then-
Young Real Estate for your real
As
estate.
well, so
Yep.
3 major sponsors, which is awesome for us to be able to put on this to everyone that is watching at home.
Love that. All right, we're moving to the last minute and a half of the quarter. And
It'd be great if we had little kids running around at the back there collecting those balls, Steve,
I know,
wouldn't it?
imagine.
Just so you didn't have to.
I did it round 1 o'clock.
Stir. Oh, Morty said we get this.
I tried. I said I'd pay the bill, pay the tab. I used to be chasing Jimmy Inge's balls and Pete's balls, and they were always
Obviously, to make that happen. So
little head nod there, Braden. Did you see that?
on in a minute.
Okay.
But I do think Glenelg might have the last shot of the
They're going here.
quarter.
5 on the shot clock here, so they're going to get 20-something, you think? Oh,
They've got
quick,
to
quick,
get a shot
quick.
off.
Oh,
I mean, they did get that shot off, but straight turnover. So we're definitely going to see Glenelg with
But-
the...
I was going to say, but a
Nope.
good turnover, yeah, down the back.
Yep.
Far
So
out. These quarters are
They're
quick.
flying fast. 8-minute quarters.
Oh, we got this
As
at 14-10.
yeah, 14-10 it's gone out to. So we'll just hear from our sponsors in this third quarter break before we come back, and we'll go through goal scorers again.
LMI stands for Lenders Mortgage Insurance, $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage. Specific professions can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible.
All right, we'll kick off the fourth quarter. I was speaking to Sachi about World Crosse and what their plan is in Japan. So they had the PLL over there, getting Japanese lacrosse players exposure to lacrosse, and I guess they're hoping to turn that into like an invitational tournament, and getting involved in that World Crosse tournament as it builds and gets bigger, and gets the US, the professional athletes over there. So really exciting to see how that develops, and if we can be involved, it'd be really cool.
Good
Cody's
save there. And then...
hitting time the outlet, goalie's
Shane,
out, was thinking about
Shane
the big
thought
hit.
about it, but...
And a foot save.
Oh, that's going to be... that go just kind of go. I didn't see it. But no, that's definitely...
No goals this quarter, right?
no goals yet this quarter.
Back control, but scoring.
And that's great movement there by... Oh, Dan Flepper with the
Flepper.
foot save.
Amazing. What can't he do? 15-10.
Oh, no, and it's straight turnover there with the...
Oh, he saved it. Sorry.
he's kept-
Like,
seven-
impressive
well,
save,
You've
but
got...
then unlucky,
Yeah.
mate. You've still
And
run
you-
out of time.
You've got... Oh, great outside.
Right? The other.
Yeah, all these rules.
Yes, too many. Who scored that one? I missed that.
That was Sean with a...
So we're going to have a penalty on...
Yeah, well, just like that, Glenelg put on 3 goals while we were
Yeah.
just chatting.
that-
Top
There.
cut.
And that Dan will just man down for probably the rest of this, and with 9 seconds to go, you go get that.
Yeah, that's a donation to a young kid at Sturt that
Yeah.
wants to go. Oh, Hudson shoots off
good
his
save
right.
there.
Gonna go to Glenelg. Modbury North. Yes, thanks guys. Big shout out of the game. Okay, and we are
Yeah.
playing more lacrosse.
Quarter coming into an
Flepper.
outside. Yeah, Dan Flepper, good shot there.
17-12.
17.
Probably best offensive.
Slowly going
Oh, yeah. And that's
behind him. When
right around the
he,
clock.
Cody.
Welsh again. And then as soon as it has been very good.
5 goals in it.
And Luke hasn't
Wow, Shane again.
in the last 30. Fifth goal.
Fifth through barging in.
That we just
And that one is 13 against Woodville. So it's competition. Quarter just stepping up, probably quarter.
so I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, just...
Just-
yeah.
yeah.
Built up.
Of a cheer, but there was some clapping going on. And the work boys come out on top, Glen for Woodville. So very grateful for that. Over at some stage. We'll wait. It's taking on.